If you know it, you can sing it right along with us. Say, oh, magnify the Lord.
In West Philadelphia, a new kind of church is taking root. Born not just of bricks and stained glass, but of legacy, loss, and abiding love. This is the story of New River Presbyterian Church, a union forged from the histories of three African American congregations, First African, Calvin, and Good Shepherd Presbyterian churches. In 2019, Pastor Eustacia Moffett Marshall was called to something that was still taking shape.
They were discerning, what God was calling us to do, and I joined that discernment process, realizing that we could do something together that we could not do on our own.
First African was the oldest African American Presbyterian church in the country, but membership was declining and its building in disrepair. Calvin Presbyterian Church, a few miles away, was also discerning if its ministry could continue. Then, Good Shepherd, another church in West Philadelphia, burned. The congregation decided not to rebuild, as it was down to just a few members. They joined the other two, creating one new congregation together.
That's kind of what the pandemic season did for us. When we were kind of forced to go through an experience together and reshape and reimagine what is possible, even reimagining how we can deploy technology. So we relaunched with both online and on-site capabilities.
And there were a lot of people who were kind of stuck in their ways because they don't want to do nothing different. And they were in the frame of like, if it ain't broke, don't don't fix it.
We had some folks that stepped away for a time, I guess, to try to examine themselves and see if they wanted to be a part of it. Because we were actually not a merger, we were a marriage.
The Presbytery of Philadelphia gave them space and time to dream. They allocated the funds paid out by insurance after Good Shepherd's fire to a new congregation, a marriage of three churches who were ready to come together.
They trusted us, I think, enough to know that we were in this for good, not trying to control, but seeing if we could leverage a future with a different model. We actually didn't know what it would look like, but I knew we were onto something.
In 2023, New River Presbyterian Church moved into the renovated temporary worship space created at First African Church. With renewed energy came renewed mission: affordable housing, a health clinic, a daycare, youth programs, community arts, a place for healing.
Something that brings people in is they're wondering, is this church relevant and fresh? And is their mission new for what's happening? And I think if the answer is yes, I think that that's one way for churches to meet that challenge.
So we're about serving the good of the neighborhood, ensuring that all things flourish because of the witness of Christ Church.
I wanted to be part of a church that was thinking about how God is calling us to practice our faith tangibly every day.
God continues to show up and show out.
New River didn't happen by accident. It was the result of risk, patience, and reimagining what church can be. There are 4 essential lessons the congregation and the presbytery would like to share about how to marry congregations. Presbyterian Foundation, along with the Presbytery of Philadelphia, offered guidance, walking with the congregation as it made decisions. The first lesson: don't give congregations plans, give them agency.
We didn't have a concrete 1, 2, 3, 4 plan, so we were able to pivot whenever we needed to. We were very patient. We weren't trying to impose one identity over the other.
The second lesson: trust is vital.
One of my mantras is you can't microwave trust. You really have to spend the time with people.
Be open-minded.
And be patient. Definitely be patient. It takes a long time, but in the end, you're gonna feel the results. You're gonna feel it right in here, definitely.
The third lesson: the congregations must unite.
You've got to bring 3 different cultures that are very unique together. So the people aspect of this is a challenge. Each church had a different worship style, different set of assumptions, different ways of doing things. And so addressing that challenge, as well as the challenge of working towards a common mission and vision.
And the fourth lesson, mission fuels momentum. New River didn't just ask, how do we survive? They asked, who is God calling us to serve? That outward mission sparked inward growth, and the community has taken notice.
Social determinants of health are in jeopardy. There were all these things that in terms of service that we want to do and make it a healing hub for the community.
They're connected with the community and that they see us as a valuable asset to be able to give out these resources, talk to people about PCA, answer questions about what we provide, just having that constant community contact. So them being kind of like a bridge to connect us to the community is a very important thing.
From cradle to elderhood, from worship to wellness, from grief to resurrection, New River is answering a call not just to exist, but to serve.
New River Presbyterian Church is one of the remarkable stories in the Presbyterian Church USA of three churches who were challenged but came together with the help of their presbytery and under the leadership of a wonderful pastor, Eustacia Moffett Marshall. I think what made them so successful is that they answered the basic questions that churches so often don't answer, but they really need to. Who are we as a church? What's our mission? And what is it that we need to say? They recognize that the church is the people and not a monument. It's not a building. They are, in a way, transforming the community around them such that if they weren't here, it would really matter. And that's what churches really need to be about. And it's just a wonderful place to be, and I'm honored to be a part of it.
In a time when many churches are struggling, one new congregation is saying boldly, the love of Jesus makes all things flourish.
Worth the living just because